Hello YouTube, welcome again. Liquid Crystal is back for you, my people. Am I back for you? I mean, well, I'm back for you, to play for you. In Liquid Crystal. And anyway, last time my egg hatched, I got a Smoochum, which I named Kissy. A lot of people wanted me to name it like Nicki Minaj, but that would just be rude and funny. But unfortunately, I don't want to be rude. Whatever. So anyway, not time to abuse a little glitch in Liquid Crystal. As you know, as I mentioned before, Liquid Crystal adds the black and white experience gain system that lower level Pokemon gain more experience. Well, it's a little glitched with really low level Pokemon, as you can see. So Kissy is going to level up quite a bit, and you know what? I like this kind of glitch because I hate like, you know, power leveling and things like that. It's kind of boring, especially for a playthrough. It should make things go quicker. Now, last time I did say I was going to explore the new cave to the left, but I actually decided against it for now because it's kind of long, it's kind of obnoxious, and honestly, it has a really high encounter rate, so it's not really ideal to train up a new Pokemon. So I'm probably going to come back to it after I'm done with the two gym leaders, next two gym leaders. So I'll come back to it, but first I'll grab two items. First is the Sudowoodo, which is in a completely random spot in Liquid Crystal, behind that tree. Whether or not it'll be useful, I'll leave that to a surprise for those who have not played Liquid Crystal. Can we get Latios and Latios in this game? Well, I guess you have to wait to find out. In any event, here comes a Poliwag, and it's going to, like, water gun me. And my repels really aren't working because my front member of my party is, like, level 12. So, at least it's decent experience for it. I mean, it's not an evolved Pokemon like Golduck, and now that it's leveled a bit, it's not going to get outrageous amounts of experience. But, whatever. It's gonna, this Psyduck's gonna Psychic me, and that's kind of annoying, but I'm just going to kill it, hopefully. And of course I don't, and it's going to disable me. Well, that's lame, but I think I can just finish it off with Ice Punch now, so I guess that works. It's a dead Psyduck. And Kissy's level 14! Yay for Kissy! Moving on, my Repel wore off, which is sad, and, yeah, over here is the entrance to the cave. Like I said, I'm not going to go in the cave yet, but there is an item right outside of the cave I actually kind of want right now. And the reason I want it is because it's a decent hold item for Kissy. So I guess that kind of limits it to 2 guesses for people. Well, actually there's quite a few items it could be, but it's one of the type boosting items, which means it's either the Never Melt Ice or the Twisted Spoon. If you guys can guess it right now, I'll give you a cookie, except not. In any event, this is a Magnemite, and Burninator can actually destroy Magnemites pretty easily, being that Magnemites are steel types. And yeah, that's a dead Magnemite, and some experience for my Smoochum. Only 300 something. Actually, this probably isn't worth doing. Probably just a waste of time. I'm just going to switch out the front member of my party to Dustbuster so I can use a Repel and use my Runaway ability just to get through this pretty quick. Because this is not really worth the experience. I'm going to probably go train my my Smoochum against trainer Pokemon in the tower in that one city. Forget its name at the moment. I'm kind of zoned out. I haven't played this for a while. But yeah, there's a Pokemon Lighthouse that I'm going to train in because it seems they go faster against trained Pokemon. Well, you know, trainer Pokemon. But unfortunately, there's still level 30s in this grass, which is kind of annoying. Level 30 Rattatas and Meowths. But at least I can run away from them, and that's, well, not quite as time-consuming as switching out and then killing them for useless experience. And, oh goody, another level 30. It's a level 30 Rattata. And let's just get out of here as quickly as possible. Which, yeah, kind of already wasted almost 5 minutes here. But I'll come back, don't worry, and I will unlock the secrets of that cave. It just won't be this video, because, as I said, it's kind of long, high encounter rate, and it's not ideal, because they're like Zubats and Geodudes. So it's not really ideal to train a Pokemon. Anyway, now that we're back in this city that I conveniently forget again, and I didn't remember to actually check the name, but we're back here. Is this Olivine? This might be Olivine City. I don't know what city this is. Man, I'm so out of it. I haven't played this. Kissy's going to the front member of my party now. Olivine City, there we go. I remember this time. And, oh look, it's that red-haired guy. I think he was chasing around the evil team, Team Saturn. But he wants to go back to Oka, where he came from, because he's having trouble finding the team, and he's a quitter. Quitters never win, man. Quitters never win. But he can't leave. He needs my help because the lighthouse is down. There is a sick Pokemon in the lighthouse. And this happened in Gold, Silver, Crystal as well. So let's climb the tower and see what's going on with that sick Pokemons. Alright, so Gentleman Owl wants to fight. He has a Noctowl, which should be worth decent experience for my Kissy. Unfortunately, Kissy can't kill it by itself yet, still being level 14. It'll probably get eliminated pretty fast. So let's go out into my Stoned, because Stoned can defeat birds pretty easily. That Peck does about 0 damage, actually about 2, but once you add the leftover 0. And let's just go for the Rock Slide for the kill. Good game, freaking Noctowl. And Kissy's now level 15 after level 16. Gained 2 levels from that. Gotta love that glitch in Liquid Crystal. Makes training new Pokemon it's more simple, though. So here's another Sailor, and the Sailor wants to attack me. His name's Huey. He has a Poliwhirl, which should be decent experience, being that it's an evolved Pokemon, so let's go out into Death to fight it, because Death is a god of death and such, and I probably don't even need to use Thunder. I'll just use Shadow Ball, due to the 100% accuracy and stuff, and yeah, it's a dead Poliwhirl. Nice. And Kissy still gaining experience. Not next level quite yet, though. Continuing upwards, there's a guy who suggests I leave, but that's rather rude, sir, so I'm going to defeat your Pokemon. And you have Pidgeys. And you know what? A level 22 Pidgey. I'm going to try to fight it with Kissy. Because you know what, Kissy? You are pretty good against birds, except when your accuracy is reduced. So I'm going to switch out now, because my accuracy is reduced, and I don't want to take a physical attack. So it's going to Gust me, and that's going to do nothing, and I'm just going to Ice Punch it for the kill. Which is kind of a shame I missed, because I kind of wanted to see how much damage Powder Snow would do. Oh well, Kissy's now level 17, Dustbuster is not level 31 yet. Here's another Pidgey. Might as well try to kill it with Kissy again, because Pidgeys are pretty weak, and weak to ice. True fact. Let's go for a Powder Snow. This one's actually level 24, slightly stronger. And it does half! Wow, it'll be a 2-hit KO. Of course it Whirlwinds me. Okay, fine, you want to die to Dustbuster? That's your prerogative, man. So just take a nice punch to the face, and we'll just do that again. Dustbuster will probably level from this too, so there we go. Level 31 for Dustbuster. And last but not least, there's a Pidgeotto, which I actually don't really want to try fighting with Kissy. I mean, I'll send in Kissy just for the experience, but I'm not going to stay in. Pidgeotto is quite a bit stronger than Pidgey, so yeah, probably shouldn't risk it. He's going to go for a Gust, which has nothing to Stone, because Stone is made out of stone, and yeah, you can't really Gust away a stone that well. It's going to go for a Rock Slide, due to it being super effective and stabbed, and, you know, all that good stuff. Pidgeotto is defeated, and everyone is happy, except for that Pidgeotto, and the guy who was being rude to me, because I defeated his Pokemans. And now my Stone is level 31 as well, so nice. Thanks for the experience, Joe. Or, I don't think his name was Joe. I don't know why I called him Joe. Joe's a good name. Everyone's Joe now. Including you, whatever your name really is, Gentleman Preston. Okay, so Preston has a Growlithe, which is something I cannot fight against with Kissy, being that it's fire. So let's switch out into Death. I don't know why, just because Death is, you know, the god of death, and he's going to bring death to this Growlithe. And look at that, it's a dead Growlithe. I'm so pro at this game, dudes. Alright, here comes another Growlithe, which I can fight with my Death. I'm not going to bother switching in Kissy, just because it's kind of a waste. Growlithes aren't worth enough experience, being that they are not evolved. But here's Dream Eater. I'm not going to learn it, though, because Dream Eater is more of a combo move. I mean, it can work against, you know, NPCs, because they're too stupid to, like, switch, and they don't play by Sleep Claws and things like that, but at the same time, it's just not worth it, so I'm not going to bother learning it. So the Aroma Lady, I think... Aroma Lady? She doesn't look... whatever. She has a Meryl. Meryl's a water type. I'm just going to use Death, because Death is pretty good just against everything, because it's a god of death. And I don't even think I need to use Thunder again. I mean, it's a Meryl. I don't think it has good special defense. There, it died. Good. And, yeah. I defeated the Aroma Lady, who's like, Ack! I made her sad. Here's one of these stone sellers. This one sells Sunstone, so if you want to evolve a Pokemon using a Sunstone, now you know where to go. Anyway, someone won't smile these days, apparently. So here's Sailor Kent. Oh, that was probably the gym leader, whose Pokemon is sick. And she has a Krabby. I don't really feel like fighting the Krabby, because Krabby kind of has decent attack stats, so, yeah, and I know my Kissy doesn't have good defense. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. That'll destroy the Krabby. And now Kissy's level 19. Not bad. And here comes another Krabby. And it's not really worth getting the experience for, so I'm just going to leave in death to fight this Krabby. Because, yeah, as I said, not really worth it being a pre-evolved Pokemon. Well, at least the Krabby is dead, and everyone was happy, except for that sailor. It's fun to kill Pokemon. That aren't yours, of course. There's an item down here, rare candy, and I'm not really one to save them, even though I probably should. I'm just going to use it. Make Kissy level faster. Yeah, let's Kissy's level 20. See, there we go. And, yeah, let's go down here. And over here. Which is where we have to go to continue. But first, this sailor is kind and strong in attacking me. It's not very kind to attack people, Mr. Sailor. I'll show you how kind it is when I kill your Pokemons. Alright, so Poliwhirl. That makes me happy. Poliwhirl's worth a good 600 EXP for my Kissy at this point, and is going to Bubble Me, which does nothing to death, as always. And I'm just going to destroy it with Thunder, because I don't even know why. I probably could have killed the Shadow Ball, but it's more fun to kill things with Thunder sometimes. That's what a real god does, kills things with Thunder. And I'm also kind and strong, damn straight. And here's an Ether. Oh boy, I got an Ether. So, marching up the tower, I see that I forgot an item. Yeah. I was up to that level, that's where I found the rare candy, but I forgot that item. I'll have to remember to go get it after I'm done climbing to the top. So here's a Machop, and I don't have a Psychic move currently on Kissy, I realize. I haven't learned Confusion yet, which I believe is going to be the move I'm going to learn first. It seems to be the basic Psychic-type attack. I'm just going to kill this Machop with a Flame Wheel, because it's a stabbed attack. That'll be a 2-hit KO. Fortunately, Burninator is taking more damage than I would have liked. Come on, Burninator. Stop failing, sir. Alright, so here comes a Poliwhirl, which is worth the experience. So let's go out into Kissy to grab some experience by the horns. And, yeah, here's the Poliwhirl. Let's switch out to Death, because Death seems to be the thing I like killing Poliwhirls with. I don't know why, it just seems to be a good thing to kill them with. But Bubble is not going to do much, and I'm not even going to bother using Thunder. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball. There we go, a dead Poliwhirl. That's so simple. And Kissy's level 21 and learning Confusion, finally. And we can get rid of Pound because it's worthless. And yeah, goodbye Pound. And I learned Confusion, and I gained some experience. And I'm a Machop. That'll be a thing to test out my new ability on, since Machop is a fighting type. It is weak to Psychic type attacks. With, you know, you probably know that already. And it looks to be a 2-hit KO, but he's going to use Revenge. That's actually a pretty powerful attack when I attack first, and it's dead. That makes me pretty sad, actually. I was thinking I might be able to kill something with Kissy, but no! Stupid revenge attack. And, I don't have any revives, do I? No, no sirree, I do not have any revives. That is something I might want to look into buying soon, if I can. Super Potion is going to heal the Machop. Hopefully Shadow Ball will destroy the Machop, and it does. And, I don't really have to go back to town to heal Kissy, because I think this is the last trainer in this tower, so it's kind of pointless. Alright, so here's a Super Repel. Can never use too many of those. Jasmine. Hi. So I have to go across the sea to Cyanwood City to go to the pharmacy to cure the Ampharos that's sick. There's a potion there, not terrible, and on this level I did miss an item, so let's go get it real fast. TM34 Swagger. A decent move. It'll confuse the enemy, but raise their attack 2 stages. Pretty nice to use on a special sweeper, actually, because they're not going to use their attack stat too much, and the more attack stat they have, the more damage they do to themselves when they hurt themselves in their confusion. True fact. So it's a decent move. I'm probably not going to use it because, I don't know. I think there's better. Like, I just think Confuse Ray is more versatile. I'd probably use that over Swagger. But Swagger has its uses. Like I said, against Special Sweeper, Swagger's probably better. Let's go to the Mart. Maybe I can get some revives here. But they do not sell revives. So that makes me kind of sad. So we can leave now. Some dudes reminded me, in the last video, there's a guy in here that will teach your Pokemon Overheat. Overheat move tutor. And that's pretty cool. And, let's see who can learn it. Everyone... Wow, really? Okay, in Liquid Crystal, some of the moves are bugged, the move sets. Look, even Kissy can learn it. An Ice type can learn Overheat. So yeah, obviously the move sets aren't quite right in Liquid Crystal yet. It's still one of the bugs. But I'm actually going to teach it to Burninator, because honestly, Burninator can make most use out of Overheat anyway, being that it's stabbed, and currently my other fire type attack is physical, thanks to the physical special split they added in Liquid Crystal. And time to go across the sea, but I don't really feel like it being raining, because it's a waste of time, and I don't feel like it being raining right now. So I'm just going to use that little trick. You can go in and out of houses until it stops raining, which is nice. Alright, so Swimmer Simon has a Tentacool, and I'm just going... Actually, Tentacool is weak to Psychic. Let's see if I can perhaps kill it, although Tentacool does have decent special defense. But I do have my Twisted Spoon. Let's see how much Confusion does. It's going to not quite be a 2-hit KO, and it confused me. Let's see how this goes. Constrict is a weak attack, doesn't do anything, and Confusion is still going to be a 3-hit KO, but he probably has a potion of some sort, and he does. At least he used it now. I might be able to 2-hit KO it from here, maybe not. Probably not, actually. But did confuse the Tentacool, and that will help. Confusion can confuse, as the name implies, and I heard it's in its confusion, and now I will be able to kill it with confusion, and there we go! Kissy's first kill of the entire series. Didn't level, though, but got more experience than it definitely would have gotten if I switched out. Bubble Beam is a somewhat powerful attack. It's going to maybe be a 2-hit KO. But you know what, Kissy? I believe in you. You can tough it out here against these Tentacools with your confusion. There you go. Get them confused again. Man, that's so good. It's going to acid attack me. That does actually quite an annoying amount. But you know what? I better heal, actually. If it does hurt itself in its confusion, it will probably kill itself. So I feel pretty safe here just going for a Super Potion and letting it hurt itself. There we go. That is good game, Mrs. Swimmer. And 666 experience. My Kissy is the devil. So that's cool, I guess. Needing a devil Smoochum thing. Anyway, here's a Wild Tentacool, level 15. I guess there are lower levels in this ocean. So I probably should just use a Revive, because these Tentacools probably won't even be giving me any experience. Yeah, they don't. So let's just use a Super Repel. I bought them, and now apparently they're useful. Unless I run into a Tentacruel, I think. But yeah, if that happens, I probably have to switch. Anyway, let's fight some of these swimmers out here. She has a Staryu, which is not a poison type like Tentacruel, so I have to switch. I'm gonna go into Death. Unfortunately, Staryu isn't Psychic type like its evolved form, but I still should be able to kill it with Shadow Ball. Because what doesn't die to a Shadow Ball, it seems? It's a Gengar, man. And, yeah, I defeated Elaine. That was pretty easy, actually. So here's another swimmer. And she has no inner tube, because she knows how to swim, as the name implies. And she has a Staryu. She probably has 2 Staryus. And I know how to kill Staryus. Gengar works. We found out that last time. It's gonna try to recover despite being at full HP, because it's kind of fail. I guess it was expecting to take an attack from my Kissy, but it's not going to, because Kissy's hiding. At least Death gets to go to level 32. That's not terrible, and I am getting a call from someone. Okay, now that that's handled, I forget what I'm doing. Oh yes, I'm killing the Shelter. The Shelter is now dead. Well, isn't that convenient? I tried to kill something that was already dead. Oh, wait a minute. I'm the one that killed it. Never mind, I'm just lost. And there is a swimmer here who wants to battle. And I suppose this is Pokemon, as I recall, so I suppose I should battle them. They have a Staryu, I have my Kissy, because Kissy likes to kiss things, but I'm going to switch out here. I'm just going to go into Dustbuster, because, yeah, Dustbuster is a beast. I'm going to use Strength, which is my replacement for Headbutt. It's a little stronger. It's HM, had to have it. If you saw a previous video, you might know that. So now let's go back into Kissy to get Kissy some more experience, as experience for Kissy's good, and Poliwhirls, being evolved Pokemon, give decent experience. Like 500 to Kissy right now, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's get put to sleep. Good thing I do have that blue flute. There we go. Which will wake up any Pokemon, just like the Pokemon Flute. You can get it in, what was it? Violet City? Yeah. It's across one of the ponds, so... I did that in a previous video, too, so... If you've been paying attention, you would know where I got the mystical blue flute of anti-sleepingness. Okay, but anyway, that is a dead Poliwhirl, and Kissy's now level 23, which is a pretty good thing if you're Kissy. And I get some useless money and stuff. Well, actually, money's not useless. And there is a Fisher over here. I think this is one of the added battles in Pokemon Liquid Crystal, so... looking at the time, I'm almost reaching 20 minutes. So this will probably be the last thing I do this video, but yeah, let's just have ourselves a grand old time. It's gonna Aurora Beam me, which is kind of fail considering I'm Ice-type as well. Well, I am Ice-type, I don't think Remoraid is. Yeah, let's see if I can kill it with Kissy. Bubble Beam might sting a little bit. Yeah, it kind of does, but I should be able to get the 2-hit KO on Remoraid, and that is freaking awesome. Kissy's going to get that full experience and stuff. So, here comes Relicanth, which is a kind of annoying Pokemon. I think it's a Rock Water, as I recall. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, and I don't really have anything to hurt it. So, yeah, I'm going to switch out into my Dustbuster. And it's going to Harden, so that's not really too peachy for me. Luckily, I do have some special moves like Surf on here. Let's see how much this is going to do. Yeah, since it's a rock water type, it's actually neutral to water. And it's going to crit me and lower my speed, so that's never fun. Let's go for a Mud Slap. Maybe I can lower its accuracy. And it's super effective since it's part rock, and it's going to Water Gun me, so no, it's still going to hit, so I'm just going to Mud Slap until it stops it. Stop that! Gosh, stop hitting me. And it's going to Yawn, which is pretty annoying. It's going to make me fall asleep unless I can, like, kill it this turn, or maybe switch out. But I'm not going to switch out because, you know what, I want to get full experience, or at least half experience on Kissy. And I'm now asleep thanks to that stupid Yawn, but thankfully I do have Blue Flute, so sleep is not really going to be a problem for me this playthrough. And unfortunately, though, my playing the Blue Flute is going to give him a chance to Super Potion, so yeah, I mean, there is that. I'm just going to Super Potion myself now because I don't really want Dustbuster dying, and Water Gun missed, thanks to my Mud Slaps. And let's just go keep spamming Surf, eventually it'll die, I guess, and he's going to go for another Water Gun, which, yeah, whatever. Lowers accuracy even more with Mud Slap, and to guarantee that I can kill with one more Surf, he's going to Yawn, but I think I can kill in one more Surf, and I don't think he has another Super Potion. I think most NPCs only have one potion, except for maybe some boss battles. So Kissy is now level 24, and here comes the Poliwhirl, which obviously I'm going to switch to avoid being put to sleep due to Yawn, and well, yeah, Kissy wants experience too. And I am going to give Kissy that experience, because you know what, it deserves a chance. Poliwhirl's going to use Hypnosis, of course, but at least I have the Blue Flute again, so yeah, Blue Flute's doing work this video. Dustbuster is going to be unsleepified, and here comes a Rain Dance, which is going to increase the damage of water-type attacks. Not that it matters too much. I think Strength is going to be at least a 2-hit KO, and it looks like it will. So unless this guy has any other tricks up his sleeve, it's going to be good game. So that's nice, and the Fisherman is defeated. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do this video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and peace out, home slices. Bye.